Welcome to Hakodate City, gateway to Hokkaido. I'm taking one last look at it because we're about to embark on a 500-kilometre 3-day journey to Japan's most extreme northern point, across one of the most remote and isolated places in the entire country. And if we make it back from this road trip in one piece, it'll certainly be one hell of a journey to remember, complete with noisy crows. Hokkaido is Japan's second largest island and home to the country's most extreme northern point, Cape Soya, 1,000 kilometres north of Tokyo and just 45 kilometres south of the Russian island of Sakhalin. Our epic 3-day journey across the island will take us 500 kilometres to Wakkanai, Japan's most northern town, and finally onto Cape Soya, as we battle through blizzards and colourful barns, frozen seas, and scenery both jaw-dropping and utterly bizarre. And because I don't want to freeze to death alone in a field, joining us on the trip is my best American friend Pete, a presenter on Japanese TV who promises to drive me insane along the way. But our road trip begins here in Hakodate, the southern tip of the island. In 1854, the city found its way into the history books by becoming Japan's first port open for trade with the West, and that legacy lives on today in its Western-influenced architecture. It's here, not too far from the red brick buildings, that we grab a much-needed breakfast at the iconic seafood market before we hit the road. Oh, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning, guys, and we're at Hakodate Morning Market. Before we begin this long journey, I thought, get some breakfast, get some seafood, given that's what this place is famous for. And also, it's worth introducing you to the guy who's coming on the journey with us, Pete, my best American friend. Probably.
Thank you.
I think you are.
That's quite the compliment. I'm probably your only American friend. Chris, I gotta say, we've been friends for many years.
We have. We met in a video game bar in Shinjuku about 4 or 5 years ago. That's quite surreal.
I remember you did announce yourself. You don't know me, I'm the great Chris Broad.
I didn't say that.
And you said like, who the hell are you? Oh, you're one of my mini fans. Okay, just get it over with. Nice to meet you, I'm Chris Broad. You pulled out a business card and you said, says right there, 250,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Look how far you've come.
So you're probably wondering why we've come on this trip to Hokkaido in winter to the most northern point, because I've always wanted to go to Cape Soya, but certainly not in the height of winter. But Pete is the reason we're coming. Why did you choose here, Pete, of all places?
Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but you and I have been friends for a long time, and one of the perks of being your friends is you guys may know him. I'm buddies with Natsuki.
You are?
Who, last year, got me a really nice gift, and I'm very thankful for it.
Why did he get you a gift?
It was my birthday, for God's sake. Some of us remember.
Awkward. What is that,
This
Pete?
is a shattered mug. I know, I get it. I know I sound insanely stupid and this is crazy, but listen to me. This was important to me. He got it for my birthday, I immediately broke it, and he specifically said he got this in a town called Wakkanai.
Well, I know Natsuki did come to Hokkaido last year. It seems a bit unlikely he got it in Wakkanai, the most northern town in Japan.
Right, and I know this sounds stupid, I get it, but I think that if we can have a chance to hang out together, and there's a chance, a small one, that I can replace this gift that he got me.
Wow.
I'd feel good.
What a great man you are.
Well,
I don't know whether to cry or be physically sick.
Save your strength, it's a long drive.
Well, we're going to finish up this breakfast, guys, then we're going to hit the road.
Let's do it.
For a mug. I feel like a mug, to be honest. God. Our first stop on our 3-day road trip is the coastal town of Otaru, 250 kilometres north of Hakodate, and neighbouring the regional capital of Sapporo. It's here that I've booked us a traditional brick house for the night. First things first, we've got to get there in one piece.
I have seen some snow in my days, Chris, but this is absolutely insane, and I wouldn't want to drive in it.
Yes, thank you, Pete. There's a reason I wasn't overly enthusiastic about this road trip. We're currently in between Sapporo and Aomori City, and both of those cities have the highest levels of snowfall on the planet. Do you get this kind of snowfall in Kansas?
Of course, in Northern America, it's immense amount of snow, but I've been in Tokyo for 10 years, and the most we'll get is like a light little dusting of snow, and it's a big deal.
So what goes on in Kansas? It's one of those states you never really hear that much about in America, right?
No. We're very famous for our barbecue and, of course, the Wizard of Oz.
Barbecues and the Wizard of Oz. What a legacy. A film about a band of idiots going on a journey that ultimately ends in massive disappointment. Why does that sound eerily familiar? As we head west around Hokkaido's stunning coastline towards the city of Otaru, the blue sky quickly disappears and we get our first taste of the region's infamous winter weather. But amidst the snowfall, Pete spots something rather odd out to sea.
What the hell was that? Chris, pull over.
What?
I saw like a glitch in the Matrix. It was a floating rock.
A floating rock?
Yes, you gotta see it.
What have you been drinking this morning, Pete?
Holy shit, look at that! Look at that rock, Chris.
Yes.
Have you ever seen something like that?
No.
Try to be a little more excited, please. I gotta say, that is pretty fucking cool. It's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen.
Your whole life ever?
Yes. I don't go outside much, so this is really unique. I really like that little torii gate too. I don't know how they got that up there, but it looks like something out of Ghost of Tsushima.
A drumstick-shaped rock that sticks out of the sea, somehow defying the laws of physics and gravity.
Yes, a drumstick, because that's all you think about is chicken.
How dare you? How dare you? Just half an hour away from Hokkaido's main city of Sapporo, Otaru has something of a steampunk vibe going on, thanks to its old-world European architecture, left over from its days as a bustling port town in the 19th century. From the steam clock puffing away in the heart of the city to its famous canal lined with stunning historic warehouses, it's a refreshing change of atmosphere from the many shrinking, run-down towns you typically find along the Sea of Japan coastline.
Here it is. The picturesque Otaru Canal. Finished construction in 1923 as the booming shipping market was full effect. This quiet and idyllic place is perfect for a romantic getaway or a special time with that someone in your life. Stop it. Get that out of my face.
As it's not a large city, Otaru's perfect for strolling around for a day trip and undeniably at its best in the winter months. Because look, there's a snowman.
Hey, look at this, man. There's a bunch of snowmen and there's about a dozen. Look at that one right over there. We found the little Chris Broad special. He's got a little top hat and a scarf and a little pipe.
Which one's you then?
That one in the back right. The one with the smiling face. Oh, it just fell over.
Just make sure if you do come to Otaru in winter, don't forget to bring some gloves. Otherwise you'll end up like this.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh shit, my hands. Look at this. I'm a weak little Kansan boy. Take me to the hospital. My hands are freezing.
As the blizzard picks up and Pete's hands require defrosting, we head off to seek shelter in our accommodation, which looks more like a pirate's lair than your typical Japanese inn, which is why I like it, because pirates are cool, innit? So we've just had a long, arduous drive through the mountains of Hokkaido, but we're finally here in Otaru, in our beautiful converted barn that's been turned into a hostel. And Pete and I are the only guests tonight, and we're about to give you a whirlwind tour of this place because it is pretty magnificent from what I've seen so far. I mean, the walls are made of brick, which is pretty rare in Japan, first off. Otaru is famous for its kind of brick architecture, but before we get to all that, Pete, are you ready to take us on a tour?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Welcome. Chris has already unloaded the bags. Thank you, Chris. Let's go ahead and take a look at the master bedroom, I'm told. Oh, God, we're sharing it. That's awesome. Thank you, Chris. Very cozy. God damn it. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the shower bath combo right in here. Oh, this is a capsule hotel. Okay, change of plans. I'll be in here. Perfect for a party of 6 or 12. Oh, hey, look at this. This is one of those old false windows. Let's take a look behind this guy. Oh. Oh fuck, we're trapped. Okay, nope. Let's go not that way. Let's leave that one alone. Let's try the 3rd floor. I'm okay. Oh my God! Look at this place! This is amazing! And quite romantic. Mon petit chou. Oh, Chris, we have outdone ourselves tonight. It has everything that you need. Tabasco, salt and pepper, And the Rough Guide of London. Perfect for Otaru's traveling and sightseeing. And oh my God, look at this, look at it. Okay, I love beanbags. I haven't used one in like 27 years. Don't mind if I do. Oh, this will be our home for tonight. Let's kick back and relax.
Early the next morning, we begin the second leg of our journey, heading 3 hours northeast to Furano, a region in the centre of Hokkaido famous for its rolling hills and picturesque landscapes. And for some reason, I've left Pete in charge of tonight's accommodation. He hopes to surprise me with his choice because allegedly it looks like Kansas. I just hope it doesn't involve any wizards or yellow brick roads. So, back on the road, 200 kilometres to Furano from Otaru.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I am a little bit dubious because it's quite snowy today. A lot snowier than it was yesterday, and it's quite stressful driving in the snow.
Yeah, I can I don't know.
What?
I was gonna say I can imagine.
I can imagine, but you can't. It just gave you up.
I'm just sitting here. No, but how far is it to Furano?
200 kilometres.
Actually, you thought so, but you'd be wrong. It's gonna be about 230 kilometers because I have found us a nice little detour.
Oh, God.
Now look, I know we're going to my Kansas theme accommodations, and while you were checking out of the hotel, I found a nice little taste of the UK right here in Hokkaido.
A taste of the UK.
Picture it now. Stonehenge.
Right.
No, I'm serious, in the snow. There's Stonehenge in Hokkaido. We're going.
No, there isn't.
Yep, and put it in your map. Oh, here we go.
There is a Stonehenge in Hokkaido. I think I bloody know about it.
Millions of years ago in England, people dragged rocks to a hill and stacked them. For what purpose, we don't know. And now in Japan, it's been faithfully and exactly recreated. Behold, Stonehenge of Hokkaido.
This is ridiculous. What is this, Pete?
What's a cemetery?
A cemetery with a replica to scale of Stonehenge. Look eerily like the real thing, albeit a lot newer. And also, if this was the UK, it wouldn't be under a metre of snow. I guess another thing that gives it away, that we're not in the UK, are the 24 Easter Island heads just over there. This is a really trippy cemetery. Now, I've always wanted to see the Moai heads of Easter Island, albeit under slightly different circumstances. Still, it's not every day you can see 40 replica heads to scale, covered in face masks and buried beneath a mountain of snow. But Pete has inadvertently led us to Wakkanai Takino Cemetery, which is half burial ground, half art exhibition. And on the other side of the field, through the blizzard from hell, lies the jewel in the crown. An impressive, if not slightly intimidating, 13.5 metre Buddha statue encased in what looks like a postmodern missile silo.
Wow, this is easily the most impressive Buddha statue I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes it so impressive for you?
I think the path, all of three of the Buddhas have like a reveal when you're turning the corner or something, but going through this concrete kind of pathway through the snow, and then seeing this is one of a kind, man.
Designed by legendary Japanese architect Tadao Ando, who amongst other things helped design the Tokyo Skytree, the second tallest structure in the world. Ando's minimalist design philosophy focuses on making his works blend into their natural environment, and the Buddha is masterfully concealed by an artificial hill, with only part of its head poking out like a sleeping giant. The hill is also covered by 150,000 beautiful lavender plants, which are now completely dead thanks to the snow. With so many Daibutsu Buddha statues across Japan that date back hundreds of years, all this history, if you are going to build a contemporary Buddha like this, it needs to be something impressive. It needs to have a real wow factor to it, and this most certainly does. This is one of the most incredible things I've seen, and the snow is definitely a big part of that. The way it sort of blows across the Buddha and the sunlight, it really is quite incredible. No sarcasm required. Driving through the snow at night is never much fun, and I'm relieved when we finally make it to Pete's so-called Kansas-style accommodation, just as the night rolls in. So after a long, arduous drive involving Easter Island statues, Stonehenge. We're finally here at our destination, right, Pete? And what is it? What is this place?
It's a little slice of Middle America.
It looks like a barn. A barn of some sort.
You are correct, sir.
Kansas style barn. Wow. It looks pretty cool. It's got a bit of a Stephen King vibe going on, not gonna lie, but I'll take anything over being in the car any longer. Wow, this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, Pete, you've outdone yourself this time. It's -12 tonight, guys. -12 degrees Celsius, so it's very, very cold.
Well,
and I can't wait to get inside.
It'll be nice and warm.
Welcome to a classic Kansan home, complete with everything to capture the majesty and quaintness of Kansan beauty.
Inside! The master bedroom, 2 beds again, we're sharing it. Well, we're closer this time, that's nice.
Over here, you fool. Watch out for the table.
Nice kitchen table with perfectly lacquered and original wood, a nice stove, and a knife. We won't need that, I think. And over here, we've got... Please, Chris, please have a bathtub.
Well, yesterday where we stayed, or last night, didn't have a bath, did it?
No,
Just a shower.
the standing shower, please. Yes! 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 We've got one, buddy.
Woohoo.
Oh, I'm excited. All right, more for me. And in here, I'm assuming it's the toilet. It's quite small. That's all right. Looks good.
You have very high expectations for toilets.
Really, yes. So this is it. This is the classic American home, right out of the Little House on the Prairie. I find it cozy. I find it very comforting. Chris, what do you think of this place?
I need a drink.
You need a drink?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
At last.
A much needed drink.
Thank God. What do we got?
We've got cider,
Yes.
and we've got beer-like alcoholic beverage.
Beer-like alcoholic substance? What? What the hell is that?
It's for you. Do you know what this is, right?
I've heard tales of it. It's this, it's like tax cheaper so they don't have to make it officially beer. What is this?
Yeah, so in Japan there's a tax loophole. If you've got a low amount of malt, you can call it a beer-like substance, but not a beer, right? So it tastes like beer.
It does?
And so this is about 110 yen, about $1.10.
Okay.
But real beer costs about $1.80, 180 yen. So
Why did you buy
save
this?
like 70 cents.
What are we hurting for money on this trip?
You've got the thrills of beer at a reasonable price. Like,
Oh!
very crisp.
Ow! Damn, it tastes like dog piss. That's awful.
What do you reckon then on our Kansas cabin?
Personally, I love it. It does kind of give me the vibe of going crazy, like we're in The Shining or something. But other than that, it's like I haven't been home in like 9 years.
Bloody hell.
This
That's a long time.
It's
Why
a long,
not?
Oh no, I'm broke. So.
Oh no. I hope we find the shop where you bought this godforsaken mug. The moment we arrive in Wakkanai, if God forbid we arrive in Wakkanai, you're going to call Natsuki and you're going to find out which shop he got this mug in, right?
Yes, I'm worried, I'm terrified, but I'm hopeful that this trip will all be worth it. To Wakkanai.
To Wakkanai.
Good luck, Chris.
And on to one hell of a journey tomorrow.
All right.
Here we go. Well, it's now day 3 and we're on the home straight to Japan's most northern point. But with just 200 kilometers to go to Wakkanai and Cape Soya, Pete is feeling rather worse for wear this morning. I wonder why. I have to say that red barn was pretty magnificent, especially in the morning. Like, we arrived there at night, so we didn't really get to see it, but woke up this morning, went outside, and the red barn kind of contrasting the white snow. It's absolutely beautiful. It's the sort of place you go to write a novel. How are you doing anyway, Pete?
Yeah, I think I had a few too many of those beer-like substances.
Too much beer, eh?
No, that is not beer. Do not call it that.
But they were quite alcoholic, still 6%. Despite the phenomenally cheap price, 100 yen.
They'll get you there, but you'll pay the price.
Well, given we've got about 6 hours to drive today, I hate to say it, but we're not going to be able to stop anywhere for lunch. That's good.
What? Wait, what about like a convenience store?
Yeah, maybe.
Can you please help me accomplish one of my little bucket lists?
One of your little bucket lists?
Yeah, I've always wanted to have ramen in the snow while it's snowing.
Some people want to go to the stars, others just want to have cup noodles in the snow. Oh man, dreams do come true, don't they? On the abroad, on the Abroad Japan channel. Oh, it's so cold.
Nah, man.
I can't. It's so cold. I can't get my glove on my hand. It's like frozen.
So, what do you think, though? It's nice that we have the option to eat a quick meal when you're in a tight spot.
I feel like this is a really crap commercial for cup noodles. The way you're marketing it. But no, it's very convenient. Like in a convenience store in Japan, not only can you get the miracle of cup noodles, but you can get it filled up with hot water as well. And in fact, Pete himself prepared both of our cups using his incredible cooking and preparation skills. Well done, Pete.
It's one of the few things I can do well is pour hot water into noodles.
What flavour did you get?
I got the
Curry.
Curry. What about you?
Standard. The problem is it was filled with boiling water about 5 minutes ago when we got it, and the water's now frozen and it's just eating cold noodles. So seems good on paper, in theory, but in practice, it doesn't really work, unfortunately. So,
Thanks for letting this dream come true, buddy.
anything for you, Pete.
All right, I'll see you in the car.
It is pretty cold. I don't know why we're doing this. It's not very fun. Back in the car. Oh my god, I don't believe it, guys, but we finally made it to Wakkanai in one piece, Japan's most northern town. We've still got a little bit of a drive, another hour to Cape Soya, the most northern point, but come on then, let's get this mug. The sooner we get the mug, the sooner we can get on to Cape Soya.
It's all good. I've got him lined up on the phone right now. Answers are coming soon, my friend. All right, here we go.
もしもーし。おー、ピートさん。
Ooh, hey, buddy. Hey, Natsuki.
久しぶりだね。Long time.
Hello Natsuki, it's Chris here as well.
Ooh, hello, Mr. Abroad in Japan. Together.
そうだよ、今北海道の稚内に着いたばかり。
Ooh, 稚内。やばいんじゃない？雪は大丈夫。
Natsuki, last year, you remember, you bought me a mug for my birthday.
ああ、覚えてるよ。熊のマグカップだよね。
Yeah, 超kawaii. But I dropped it and I broke it.
おー、それは残念だぜ。
A few weeks ago, I called you and I asked you, where did you buy the mug? And you said, and I quote, I bought it in a store in Wakkanai. Which store did you buy it in?
え、それは何？どういうこと？
Sorry, Natsuki. Which store in Wakkanai did you buy it in?
ああ、違うよ。わかんないだって。I don't remember.
What? What?
稚内には行ったことがないよ。I don't never been.
You fucking idiot. When he said Wakkanai, he meant as in, I don't remember Wakarimasen, Wakkanai, not Wakkanai, the town.
Yeah, Natsuki, why did you say you bought it in Wakkanai?
やばいね。そのカップは札幌で買ったんだと思うよ。
Oh, this way in the winter for nothing. When I'm through with you, Pete, this mug won't be the only thing that's broken. Fucking hell.
おー、やばいな。
I know you want to kill me. I'm really sorry about the mug. But at least we had some fun, right? Okay. All right, what was your favorite part of the trip so far? Okay, I'll go first. You know what? There was no one particular moment that I found impressive. I would say it was the journey. It was the adventure that we had along the way. Much like The Wizard of Oz, Chris, let this be a lesson to you. It's not about the end result.
Even The Wizard of Oz had a relatively satisfying conclusion. This whole trip was predicated on you getting a mug that doesn't exist. Fuck yeah.
Yes, that's true. But imagine all the other treasures that we acquired along the way. So, you've had some time to consider it. What was your favorite part?
For me, it would have to be the ICBM, the Intercontinental Buddha Missile. A Buddha in a missile silo. You know what, though? I do feel like we're at the edge of the world right now, right? I mean, Cape Soya, I guess it is the edge of the world. Japan's world, right?
Yeah.
Like, beyond that, it's just nothingness, the sea. And Russia. I don't believe it. We've actually made it to Cape Soya. And there it is. And it looks remarkably desolate and cold. Do we have to get out of the car? It's going to be brutal.
Yes, absolutely. We have to go. Come on, bundle up.
God.
Get your scarf, get your gloves. I mean, how bad could it honestly be?
Oh.
This is so cold. Oh my God. Here we are, the northernmost point of Japan. Let's go back. It's cold.
There we are, folks, the end of the line. There's a monument up on the hill over there. The Korean Airlines Flight 007, which was shot down by the Soviets in 1983. Tragically, 269 people lost their lives, and the plane actually went down, I think, about 100 kilometers in that direction. This is the closest point in Japan to where the plane went down. Other than that, there's really not much here. And of course, today we can't see Russia, we can't see Sakhalin because the weather is unfortunately against us. But back to the car. I'm currently defrosting while Pete is in the shop buying some souvenirs. I can only hope it's food. Here he comes.
Oh,
is it food?
I got it.
Please be food.
It's not food, it's better.
Better than food.
Yeah,
So I haven't eaten in ages. Why are there no restaurants open? Oh wait, it's because nobody comes here in winter.
Well, I didn't get the bear mug,
Right.
but I did get this.
What is that?
This is a mug.
It's a bug.
This is a mug commemorating the northernmost point of Japan, and it is my treasure forever. Thank you very much.
Try not to break this one.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Don't want to have to drive all the way back here to replace it again. But seriously, thank you for being the architect of this absurd adventure. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you
It has
for
been
coming.
fun. Thank you, Chris.
You can check out Pete on his Twitch channel, Premier2.
That's the one.
He's on Twitch every other day of the week. There's no escape. He plays a lot of video games, a lot of retro games and things, right?
That's right. Come have some fun with us. But I want to say, really, thank you very much for bringing me all the way up here for a mug.
Don't mention it. It was definitely worth it. But for now, guys, as always, many thanks for watching Abroad in Japan. Check out the Abroad in Japan Patreon for more behind-the-scenes content. But now we've got to drive back to Wakkanai. Long trip back to our hotel.
Now that we've been to the most northern part of Japan, I was thinking about our next adventure.
No, we're not going to the most southern part, or the eastern part, or the western part. We're not going anywhere else ever again.
No, you had it right. As far south as we can go in Okinawa. I have an old broken periscope that I got in Ishigaki that I need repaired.
A broken periscope.
Well, it wasn't broken when I got it.
Oh my lord.
Can you sail?
No, I can't sail.
Well, you're from England.
That doesn't mean I can sail.
Okay, then we'll bring a sailor.
Are we gonna bring fucking Popeye now?
Just imagine it, Chris. Sandy beaches, crystal clear water, and when was the last time you had Spam?
Oh, good God. Make it stop. That was so awkwardly staged. That was so awkwardly staged.
I'm sorry.